ASTPP support. Today we are here for commercial add-on session. Okay, so we're going to know about the commercial add-on, why we launch it. Okay, here one by one we will going to means I will going to explain here the today's topic to be cover over there. The first will be what are commercial add-ons, why to install and use it, what data is it parsing, and how is connecting with FreeSwitch, who can get advantages out of it, and then last a demonstration of installation process and uses of the add-on. Okay, and lastly we will cover your questions and I will answer whatever your doubts or your confusion regarding to commercial add-ons. Okay, so I will going to answer lastly. So in between the sessions, if you want to have questions, you can just fire your questions over there. Okay, and I will at last I will just collect all the questions and I will answer one by one. Okay, so now first of all, the first slide is what are commercial add-ons. Okay, so first let me explain about what are add-ons in ASTPP. Okay, so ASTPP has introduced add-on system so that users can add supplementary features to take benefit of extra functional capabilities to drive their business to the next level. Okay, and that means according to your need, you can just add one extra feature to your ASTP system by just clicking the add-on, by just installing the add-on. Okay, same we have launched now the commercial add-on, and so that our community users also can add supplementary features to their open source ASTPP community editions. Okay, so that means yes it will not open source add-on, whatever the commercial add-ons, those are not open source. Okay, you need to have the authentication key and then you can start use of that add-on, okay, in your system. So that means the commercial means we have just launched the commercial add-ons. So due to that extra feature, whatever according to the admin needs, you can just add that add-on in your system, even in community edition of the ASTPP system. Okay, so now we will going to see the next slide, why to install a switch monitoring add-on and advantages of it. So there are various advantages, few advantages to install the switch monitoring add-on. So what we are going to have the session for commercial add-on, and this is the commercial add-on, the switch monitoring add-on. Okay, so let me show you in my ASTPP also. So this is the community version. Okay, this is the community version of ASTPP, and you can see this is the commercial add-on, switch monitoring commercial. Whatever the commercial add-on you will have in your community version, you will going to have this tagline, and you can get it from here, from get add-ons. Okay, so yes, we are talking about the advantages or why to install switch monitoring add-on. So the first thing the next is a gateway. So if I want to monitor the registered gateway, whatever my gateways is over there in my system, so I can monitor it with the switch monitoring add-on. Okay, and then the FreeSwitch CLI, if I want to have some control over a FreeSwitch CLI without going to a FreeSwitch server, that means without logging into the console or server, if we want to have control of FreeSwitch CLI from GUI itself, that switch monitoring add-on is giving you the opportunity. From GUI itself you can use a FreeSwitch CLI. Okay, and then the live calls report. Okay, live call graphs from GUI you can get after installing the switch monitoring add-on. Okay, and then we'll see what data is it parsing and how is connecting with free switch. Okay, yes, that's great. The like Now the question is like, we have given you the switch monitoring add-on in the system, but how it is working with free switch, how it is connecting with free switch from GUI. So yes, we have mode XML curl module in free switch to connect with ASTPP database through web server, and we have also event socket module, okay, in free switch. And GUI is connecting through event socket, getting the data from ASTPP database, as we have specific table in it in our ASTPP database. So that whatever the data from free switch to GUI, means GUI is feeding over here. Okay, so this is how it is working with those model. There are different models in modules in free switch with those modules. So GUI is connecting with free switch and the database, and free switch is connecting with the ASTPP database, and with that hook, with those hook, or with those hook, those data, whatever this data, SIP devices, gateway, and how free switch CLI, and then the live call graphs, those data is feeding over here in GUI. Then we have the next slide is for demonstration of installation process and uses of the add-on. So yes, I will going to explain here how to install, how to use the add-on, what are the different uses, what are the advantages. Okay, I will going to show one by one here. So I already means explain you, like from get add-ons, or from here you can see get add-ons option is there. Even you go to dashboard, you will have the directly get add-ons option here, and you can click over here, and you can get the switch monitoring add-on. From here itself we can install, but yes, I just click over here to get inside. So you have add-on page over there. We can have different slides over there. Okay, so that you can have just the overview of it, and you can install it from here. Once you install it, now let me log in again. Once you install it, you will going to have 4 more options in ASTPP, in your ASTPP community edition, and those 4 options will be registered SIP devices, registered gateways, switch CLI, live call graph. So these are the 4 extra options you have in the system right now after installing the switch monitoring add-on. And now let me go into any of one options, and it will ask me authentication key. So as I mentioned, this is not open source add-on, so you have to get the key. And how you can get the key, so let me show you. You can connect sales@inxtrix.com. okay, you can connect sales@inxtrix.com email, and you can connect to the Skype ID to our sales representative, okay, to our commercial team. So they will provide you the authentication key, and you have to just click over here. I have my own authentication key, and I will put the key here and validate the license, and I will have the switch monitoring add-on right away. Yes, you can see. So I was in a registered gateway page. After adding the license, you can see whatever my gateways, it is going to it is seeing over here. So all the options, let's one by one I am going to show you. You can see there is no license key asking now. Once you enter the license key any of the options, so you are ready to use the switch monitoring add-on. Okay, so now let me explain you one by one the registered SIP devices. Why what is registered SIP devices? Okay, so whatever my clients over here, whatever my customer over here as admin, so my customers, those my clients, if they are registering any SIP devices, any extension at their end, I can monitor those SIP devices, how much SIP devices is registered, which SIP devices is registered, where it is registered, all these things it is going to have the details over here. Okay, so right now I am not registering any devices. Okay, so that is why it is the page is blank. So if I registered, if any of my customer SIP device is getting registered here, so it will going to, you will going to have the list over here. Okay, same way registered gateway. So in my system, to route the calls, to route my clients calls, customers calls, I will obviously configure the gateways. Okay, so whatever the gateways I will configure in the system, those gateway is registered or not registered, it will going to have that monitoring from this page, from registered gateway page. So whatever gateways I will register, since now I am registering here 4 gateways, one I have deactivated it, so that means 3 gateways. Okay, and those 3 are is registered or not registered, you can get the result, get the output, get the means you can monitor from here, from registered gateway. Like you can have the state option here. If it is fail, it is showing fail. If it is not registered, it is not registered. Okay, no, and whatever the gate registered is whatever the gateway is registered, that will be showing over here in registered. You can have the status up and down. Okay, up means it is registered correctly. Okay, and down means it is somehow it is not getting registered. We have to see, we have to look into it, why it is not registered. Okay, so from here itself we will get to know about it. And then switch CLI, the most amazing, from GUI itself I can use the free switch CLI commands. I just love this. You can see, means if I write here Sophia status, okay, it will give me the result. Whatever means I don't even have to go to the free switch server. I do not have to connect to the server and go to the free switch CLI and just type over here covered. Nothing. From GUI itself, whatever the result, whatever the CLI commands I want to fire, I can do that. I can do that show calls. It will give me the counts. If it is 0, it is 0. Yes, if it is 1000, it will be 1000. Whatever the call counts, if at the time, if I fire this command, and at that time if there will be 100 of live calls, you can see here 100 total. Same way other commands, whatever the commands for free switch CLI, you can use here. You can use it from here. You can see the result in GUI itself, and just you can confirm the every details, like as I mentioned, the registered SIP device. You can see the registrations in free switch CLI also with show registrations. Yes, so you can fire the show registration command and you can see if it is registered or not. Suppose I have registered 1 SIP devices. Okay, I have registered 1 SIP devices from my side. So registrations. So if I click over here, it will show me. You can see I have registered 1 device in my mobile, and you can see this device is registered one total. If there is 10 device, it will show you one by one device, all the 10 devices. So this is the amazing thing. Like from GUI itself, you can control, you can monitor, you can confirm everything by firing one command, any of the command. Okay, in free switch CLI. And then lastly, the live call graph. So a live call graph is like whatever the live calls, ongoing calls in your system, all the call count will be here, live call data will be here, whatever the graph you can see from here. So that means whatever the live calls means ongoing calls. Right now there is no calls in the system, yes, so there is no graph itself or no count itself. Okay, so if there will be live calls, you can see over here, you can monitor over here. From monitor over, like a graph will give you the data, like if it is going high or low, you can monitor over there, over here. Okay, so these are the four options in switch monitoring for our commercial add-on. So yes, these are the four options, these are the four reasons, four advantages to use the switch monitoring commercial add-on. Okay, let me go to the slide. If I have covered all the topics today, let me just one by one slide, let me check. Yes, I have covered all the points over here. Okay, so yes, now we can go for question answer round. So whatever the questions you guys have right now, whatever the confusions you have, let me see over here. If you have any questions, I will answer. I'm answering it one by one right now. Yes, Deval, thank you for asking. Yes, Deval, thank you for. Yes, Deval, thank you for asking. Yes, Deval, thank you for asking the question. So yes, it will work with OpenShips also. Yes, means switch monitoring add-on will work with OpenShips also. So yes, let me know if any other questions.
Yes, Praveen Patel. We are providing like we are means ASTPP as a VoIP platform. Like you can have the switch ASTPP switch to use the VoIP services to send traffic. You can have your own customers, providers. Okay. So yes, you too can connect with our sales team. Okay, or you can visit our website also if you have interested for ASTPP. So you can have the ASTPP for VoIP services. Yes. Yes, do let me know if any other questions. Okay. Yes, Sam. Actually, in my screen, it is showing as a Praveen Patel. That is why I have just. I'm really sorry. Okay, you are in San Jose. Okay. Do you? Like Praveen, do you have any like other any questions regarding to our switch? Like, do you want to, or do you have any difficulties or something like that? You can connect to us with a on our ASTP forum or in ASTP community. You can also raise the ticket. Okay, whatever the concern you will have, we will going to we can talk, we can discuss over there. Okay, if you need anything or if you have any plan regarding VoIP services with ASTPP, yes, we can have the discussion over there in forum, or in, you can even contact our sales team, as I mentioned. Yes, Praveen, you can become the customer. Yes. Okay, Praveen. So you can if you want to share your any contact details, or like email ID or your Skype ID, anything, if you want to share with me here, you can do that. So I can ask my team and they can contact you. Yes. because otherwise directly you can contact us, like I mentioned here in the video. You can contact us at sales@inextrix.com, and you can just note down the Skype ID also, so you can directly contact to us. So any other questions regarding switch monitoring or commercial add-on, you guys can let me know, and then we will conclude this within like 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, let me provide you the contact number. Thank you, Deval. Thank you. Have a good evening to you too. And Praveen, you can visit our website astpp.peeling.org. You can have the contact number. You can have the contact number over there. So you can contact to this phone number. You can see my screen. So you can contact to this phone number, and it will connect with our salesperson. So they will help you. So yes, we can finish it now. So if anyone has any questions regarding the commercial add-on or regarding switch monitoring add-on, so you do connect with our sales team with this contact details. So yes, thank you everyone for joining. Hope all you enjoy, and have a good evening. Bye bye.